Hi. Today, the guides want to talk about how our world speaks to us and how we speak back to it. It's a combination of creation and how creation can be very, very tricky. And we're talking about creation as it appears in our own personal experience. Like today, my body wanted to create a pain pattern that shifted back and forth, back and forth. And until I understood what emotions and what fears and what junk was going on, that pain pattern wanted to continue. Now, sometimes what we receive and what we comprehend are very different. And so the main thing that the guides want to convey is that it is extremely difficult to apply meaning to every sensation and experience that you have in life because we only have just the tiniest amount of information, just the smallest little tiny bit. It's as if we are looking at through the wrong end of a telescope and thinking that's the entire world. And so our body speaks to us through pain. Our mind creates experiences or applies information to experiences, and we try to sort that out and create meaning, and then action. You see, we're trying to create an action, and so they wanted to talk about in this particular time of inaction, because many of us are required to stay at home, that our bodies may be creating much more information than we're able to understand. There might be a lot more shoulds and have tos and musts, and our bodies might be resisting. Or maybe we're eating a lot more. We're trying to create some sort of change. Or we're feeling a lot more and we're trying not to feel. Those are the things, because our lives have been upset. Now, anybody who is feeling, like, here's an example. A lot of emotions because you're stuck with people in your house. Like, you could have emotions of frustration or anger, and then you're going to pull it away and not allow yourself to have that. Then it's got to go somewhere. And so it may go into your intestines and you might have an upset tummy, or it might go into your neck and back, or it may go into one of these other places. That's what the guides want to address today. And so our first question for ourselves is, what are we hiding from ourselves in the way of experiences? What truths, what messages? And it is a truth. It's a message that says, hey, you, I want you to see this. I want you to address this. And yeah, you don't like it. Just think of it that your body or your mind or your world is saying, yeah, you gotta eat your vegetables, little child. The life isn't just dessert. Vegetables are good for you. So that's the question I want you to ask. So when you get quiet and when you watch this, I'd like you to get very, very peaceful and very, very quiet. And let's take a moment and breathe in. And notice our tight places. Mine is right across. I've got a shield on my chest. But notice your tight places. The guides say those are your message places. Those are the places you're getting poked. Pay attention. Pay attention. Okay? So notice those. And don't try to ascribe meaning. Just notice them. Just observe them. We're not ascribing meaning to this thing. We're just going, that's a place that I never really noticed. It's been there so long, I haven't really noticed. Or maybe it's something that's been yelling at you and screaming at you, and you've been trying to avoid it, just like a child yanking and going, mommy, 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 and you're ignoring it. So let's stop and pay attention and look directly at it just for a moment, not with judgment, not as you shouldn't do that. It's simply, that place right there feels sore. And that means it's speaking to me. It's asking me to notice it. It's asking me to pay attention to something that I don't want to pay attention to. And we don't have to see it or know it, and it's certainly not going to speak to us in words. But all you're going to do next is go peaceful and go very quiet. And notice that you have this tight place. Mine is, like I said, a breastplate right over my heart. And you're going to say, I see you to this place. I do see you. I honor you. I am thankful that you are there. You're there for a big, good reason. And that reason is I put you there. I just don't remember why. So thank you for your service. Thank you so much. And I want you to send so much love into that place, so much light into that place without judgment, unconditional acceptance to that place. And then leave it alone. Don't expect anything of it. It doesn't have to go. It doesn't have to stay. It doesn't have to speak to you. It doesn't have to do anything. You're just accepting it exactly the way it is. You're being very neutral. They said neutrality is the most important part when it comes to healing self. So whatever this thing is, no matter how long it's been screaming at you, no matter how long you've been fussing with it, you're going to simply be neutral to it. Okay? Very neutral. My cat's coughing up a hairball. So how nice. So the next thing I want you to do is close your eyes. And we've done this meditation before, and I'd like you to do it again now. It's very useful right now. And so close your eyes and breathe in very, very slowly. Don't notice your thing. Notice nothing. Feel nothing. We're just going fully, fully relaxed. Breathe in. Breathe in and around your body and sink down. Now breathe in again. In through your nose. And then exhale again. And now we're going to start our counted breaths. Our 5, 7, 9 counted breaths. In for 5. Hold for 7. Exhale for 9. Breathe in. Exhale fully. And in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And again. In. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And one more. In. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wonderful. Very good. Relax. Relax. And now I want you to close your eyes and imagine that you are able to just sit quietly within your mind. Just sit in a simple, easy chair right inside your brain. And imagine your thoughts are just there. They're on a display in front of you, or they're just floating in front of you. Just see your thoughts. And I want you to notice that your thoughts are moving in a direction, one way or the other. Just follow Follow how your thoughts could move. Almost like a train. Notice that there's gaps in between those thoughts. Yeah, they're not solid. They don't take up every inch. Even people who have a lot of thoughts, there's spaces in between their thoughts, but they just go fast. So just get real curious about the spaces in between the thoughts and see how you can look that there's thoughts are floating in something. There's peacefulness behind the thoughts. Do you see that? The thoughts aren't everything. They're in some sort of medium. They're floating in some sort of space. So notice those thoughts. Notice how there's the thoughts, there's a break between the thoughts, and there's a space behind the thoughts. Good. Now focus behind the thoughts. Just close your eyes. See your thoughts. See them moving. You're just sitting quietly in front of these thoughts. And you see them moving. You see the space. Very good. And you see what's behind you. And get very, very curious. See if you can see between the thoughts how far back that space behind your thoughts goes. Even if your thoughts are going in a circle around you, there's still a place outside of your thoughts. Get very curious. What color is it? What do you think it's made out of? Do you think you can get through your thoughts and behind your thoughts and get in that space? The next chance you get, go ahead and jump behind your thoughts. Very good. Now, as you jump behind your thoughts, have your thoughts behind you, and you are facing out into that wide open space. Keep moving. Keep moving so far away that your thoughts are just kind of a vague pattern behind you. You can't even notice that they're thoughts. It's sort of a movement way back in the distance. Just keep moving out, moving out. Don't be afraid. It's your space, so it's safe. Keep moving farther and farther and farther away from your thoughts. And as you move away from your thoughts, I want you to notice how you feel a sense of quietness and peace. Your thoughts are busily just churning away without you. Does this give you some sort of power over your thoughts? It does. Does this prove to you that your reality is not your thoughts? You're standing in your reality right now. This openness of pure potential. That's your real reality. It's just your thoughts that are describing what you believe this tiny little wrong end of the telescope view is giving you. How's this for perspective? So go into this space of pure potential, and absorb it and feel it. Don't even notice those thoughts behind you just for a few moments. Just sit in it and say, wow. All that clatter, it's kind of like an air conditioner running in the background. Those thoughts just keep churning, but you're not noticing. It doesn't matter. If you begin to notice your thoughts, move farther away from them. And just notice how quiet it can be. Just a minute of peace in your brain. This meditation is for when I feel so stressed. I just need some peace and I know I can't meditate. So this is instant meditation. So step even farther from your thoughts and farther. And let's create an easy chair to sit in or a comfortable place. Maybe a deck chair overlooking the beach. Your thoughts can just keep right on going. You don't care. They're going to go without you whether you pay attention to them or not. So why care? That's good. So just move farther and farther away. Create your deck chair. Create an ocean. Remember, this is your space. This is your space of pure potential. This is where the creation happens. Not back there where the noise and the churn is. This is it. Now that you're getting comfortable, this is what I'd like you to do while you're in this space. I want you to call to your heart and ask it to join you. We can create a conduit. So from where this mind heart is, with you being quiet, sort of like drop an anchor and attach a lifeline to your actual heart and say, join me here. And send love and peace and quietness to yourself. Join me, heart. Join me. We have something to be, and that's peaceful. And now when your heart has joined, close your eyes and feel how your body is feeling this vibration of love and peace, because your mind is not part of it anymore. Drop even deeper into that feeling of love and peace with this connection with your heart and saying, heart, thank you. Thank you for joining with me. And now, and only now, simply ask your body to speak. Don't listen to it. Just let your heart do the listening. And say, this place in my body, it can be one word. It can be a moment. It could be a picture. Go at it very gently with no rules. This place. So you close your eyes and say, I'm listening. I love you. I don't care about my thoughts. They mean nothing. And I'm hearing some people's, one is peace. Just let me have peace. Somebody's body is asking for that. And another word that someone is asking for is let it go. Somebody's body is saying, please let go. And it could be letting go of past hurts and slights. Let go of the scorecard. You can't ever make it go even. Keeping score doesn't work in life. But it doesn't matter what your body says. You're just finally here to listen. It's almost impossible to listen when your thoughts are just wrangling around. But now that you're in this space of quietness and fully connected to your heart, you are available to hear. And if you've heard, remember, you don't have to do anything about it. You just have to hear it. While we're here, let's do some creation. Ask your heart your biggest joy, and it will show it to you. Ask your heart what it wants more of, and it will show it to you. Ask your heart anything you want. Like a good heart question would be, what activity brings you joy? And it will show you a picture. Or how shall I please myself? How could it will tell you what it wants you to do for relaxation. It will show you pictures of walking or sitting by the beach. Oftentimes we know what we need. We just don't listen to our heart. This is our moment where we're allowing our body and our heart to speak. We're allowing it because now is the perfect time. We don't have anywhere to go or anything to do. So you can carve out half an hour. It's been a half an hour. And play the meditation again. And ask your heart and your mind to speak. I will put this in the Facebook group, and I will also put this in the membership group. So you can play that meditation over and over until you get the hang of it. And you can let your heart and your body speak to you without the noise of your mind getting in the way. And they said, please use this meditation as much or as little as you see important. It is only for you, so you can gain clarity and understanding of what your body is saying to you. Thank you. Until next time, thank you so much. Bye-bye.